Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is my farm sim series in Wola Brudnowska. And because you're back, I'm assuming you want to find out what farm I bought, because you see that my money is down a little bit. I have picked a farm. I have absolutely picked one, and I have big plans for it. Already moved in a little bit, and if you want to see which one it is, at least stick around for a few more seconds. So, this trailer you should be familiar with. That was the trailer that we used for the wheat harvest a few episodes ago, and it was still sitting there, and we're gonna go left. Yeah, there's a little shortcut here to get to the place that I want to go to, and I'm kind of excited because I have plans. We don't have a ton of money, as you can see, and I haven't purchased anything else recently. I would like to make the most out of our money. That means be able to, well, honestly, do a lot of things. But first, here's our farm. Aha! That's where we're gonna stay. And yeah, the first plan that I have: get something that continuously produces something for us. What could that be? Something cheap, because we don't have money. The first thing we need is a chicken coop. Yes. I scouted it out a little bit. I don't know where to place it yet, but it's our best option, and it's really, really cheap, and therefore I want to use it. We can't afford the big one, obviously, but the little coop we can 100% place somewhere. I'm a little confused by things just telling me, yeah, you can place it anywhere you want. I'm like, are you sure? But I'm actually happy with that, because if I can place you out here, you shouldn't ever be in the way. And this is this part of the farm? Oh, wow. Ooh, that changes everything. I didn't realize that this was part of the farm over here. And even, oh, there's land out here as well. There is a lot of land. It looks like even a little, not a pigsty, but an old area. So I don't want to block that gate that you can see right there. That would be pretty stupid to do such a thing. But what about over here? Can we build this around the old playground? I don't have any need or use or anything else for this playground, so I will be it will be a little funny to put it there. But honestly, that feels like the best place to put it. I don't know if anywhere else would make any more sense. That this is well, I have to place it somewhere where I can actually reach the drop-off zone. The other place obviously is out here, where we have that scarecrow, and then there's a lot of open space all over here. But to be fair, I would like... Ooh, are there some beehives that I can already own? There is a lot more land that I didn't even know we had to place there. So let's see here. I kind of want to put the silo here eventually, once we get a chance. I don't want to build on top of that. But everywhere else, there's so much space now that I didn't realize. I think we can even get into... Oh, I want to see this now. Can we get into the back of those buildings? That would be great. First, can we open this gate? We cannot open that gate. Okay, that's a little shameful. I would like to think this may have something to do with the version, but that's okay. Can we open this gate? Because if we can't open either of these gates, I'm glad I didn't place... Yeah, we can't. Oh, that's too bad. I would have really liked to be able to use this area, because it looks really nice and it's a nice drive-through. But I think we're just going to place the chicken coop right here. I'm looking at that feels like the best place to go for right now. If there's ever an update that addresses the gates that we were not able to open just now, then we will figure that out. It's not a problem. There is the coop. Because we know now all the things that need to happen here, I think just placing you right here should be just fine. I would like you to line up a little bit, just a little more, maybe. I can't flip you, I don't think so. I don't think there's a flip option. But that should be fine. Yeah, we just drop off the food there and the rest here, and that goes in front of that building. I think that's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, there's a bug again in the game that won't let me see the details about anything after I looked at it the first time, but there you go. There's a chicken coop. Haha! Now, chicken is one of the cool things that you cannot... Oh, I kind of like this. I kind of like where you are. You're kind of in an area where it totally makes sense to have you. And we should be able to do everything that we need to do. Chicken. Yeah, no, what I was going to say is... What's the difference here? Older chicken, younger chicken. I don't have a lot of money, so give me one rooster. Just one. Because if you have more than one, they will fight each other, and it's not good. Buy. Yes. And then I would like a lot of, mostly young chicken. I think that's fine. Give me, how many can we fit in here? Oh, the 30. So give me 25 young chicken. Give me 20 young chicken. Okay. Yes, please. 120 bucks. We can afford that. And then give me the rest in older chicken. I was almost going to say... no, what are you doing? I was almost going to say only give me younger chicken or only give me older chicken and don't fill up the farm entirely because they should reproduce with the rooster, but I think this will be fine. 500 bucks for this. Yeah, we can afford that. And start laying eggs in just a second. First, we have to feed them. That's what this trailer was supposed to come in handy for. Because we have the wheat, we just have to use it. Yeah, that's usually how wheat works, right? Okay, let's drive around here. Stop getting stuck in things. I don't think we got stuck on that. Are we getting stuck on the bush or on the corner? Getting stuck on the corner, yeah. That's what I thought, honestly. Let's zoom out just a little bit and then go around here. At some point, I will buy a front loader. And then this should not be a real problem. And we can probably... There we go. If we want to, we can probably do some landscaping here that there's a better path. Probably somewhere for here. I don't know where yet. But for right now, let's just make sure that they have what they need. Wow, that was nothing. And store this trailer somewhere. Because at this point, I don't have any real need for this trailer at the moment. That will change. I'm sure that will change very, very soon. But for right now, we don't have anything. And I just saw something that I really appreciate. It looked like this door goes straight through into another door. So this can be a pull-through spot, which means trailers like this will always be stored here. So we won't have to feed the chicken at least for a couple days, I think. I think it's 3 days or so of sustenance. And that sounds good to me. Yeah, we could use any of these old barns as our silos for now, but I don't want to do that because that's lame. But now we have that one done. Wonderful. Chicken are happy. Let's make sure they're actually happy. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. This is kind of where a chicken coop would exist on a real farm. It's just like, well, I don't know what else to do with this, so let's just put up a little fence and throw a chicken in there. Perfect. I love it. And again, I didn't realize how much space we had around this. A quick look around. Well, there's our fertilizer. Best place to park it because of the extensions. There's no other where to go. We have this larger spot, hopefully for our harvester or combine once we get it. You saw that guy. Over here, little garage. Over here, a lot of open space, which is great. I put our cultivator here for now. Don't know what else to do with it yet. I'm sure there will be something down the road. And then over here is our baling combo. And the baling combo may get used pretty soon. Why? Because hay and grass both are relatively high in value. And if you want to look at that here real quick, obviously it has to do with playing on the easy difficulty, but overall it's fine. It's 124 and hay is 162. Huh. So what do we need? We need a mower, some way to mow, and we need some way to make hay. So we need a tether, and that's fine. Then ideally, we also probably want a what's it called? A windrower, and I have a pretty cool idea for that. And I would like to own those things, so I don't want to throw it all away. And then we need a field that's actually suitable for that. And I have a field right here, right behind me. This is all grass. All of this is grass. Let's turn on the info menu, because I think that will be helpful. Economic difficulty, traffic, seasonal growth, fixed visual. All this is great, but where's my info? Field info, right there. That's what I wanted. So, this is grass, ready to harvest. Yield bonus some, fertilized none. That's fine. It needs lime. We don't have lime. I'm not going to worry about lime. We're worried about lime when I can afford a stone crusher and a stone picker upper. But for right now, look at how big this field is. This is huge. It costs 55,000 to own, and I don't have that money. So I think we're going to lease that field right now, right here, because we should have money for that. What is this? 221. Okay. And possession. We kind of technically we kind of own these, I guess, but not really. Field 221 is what I'm looking for. Not farmland. I want the field. 221. Oh, come on. What kind of order is this? Oh, can I sort this? Nope, I can't sort this. Where is 221, please? 219, 223. I'm sure I already went by it because why wouldn't I be able to go to the right thing right away? 221. There you go. 372 cost per day. Why does it only cost 18,000 here, but on the other side it was, I think, 55,000. I guess it's only the field and not the area around it. So let's see what the discrepancy here is. Maybe it's worth it. Oh, there's a little bit of trees in the back, but yeah, it's 55,000 here. It's 18,000 on the leasing cost. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna lease it just for a while until I can actually afford it. So lease farmland for 5,584. Oh, you lease it for a full year? Oh, that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. You lease it for a full year, so I would have to pay 5,000 right now, or I pay the 18,000 right away. Now I can technically afford that, but it's a lot more expensive than what I thought. Very interesting. No, let's see here. Lease it for. Why is it 5,584? That is really weird. Do you have to lease it for a year every time? That is a kind of a strange behavior, but I suppose that means it doesn't. You're unable to buy a field and then just sell it back right away, and I get that. That's a little weird. But if we do that, then I much rather take out a loan from the bank and pay a little bit in interest, and then just pay for the field outright. I think that makes a lot more sense in this situation. Yes, I would like to stop. Left click. Buy farmland for 18,016. Yes. And how does that look on here? Huh. Very weird. There are different prices in the leasing versus the other thing, because now I could sell this for 55,000. I'm not going to do that, but that's very interesting. That's very weird how that works, but okay, I will stop complaining about it. There are a bunch of fields around here that I would like to get to. For example, 60, 220, and 72. All of those are pretty good fields to have, but for right now, we cannot really do anything with that. Because the next thing that we need is, well, none of this equipment is useful for me right now. The next thing we need is a mower. And I have a couple in mind. There's this little Sepp Knusel, just a vanilla one. Then I like the Quernland, just all these pull behind mowers I actually kind of like. It is 4 meters wide, but I think our best option will be one of these Pottingers. 8,500 is not expensive. 3.5 meters is pretty adequate, I would say. And we can lease you for about 400 bucks. Wow. It adds up if you don't have money, but that's fine. I think if we just get that one going, we will be able to mow all the grass. That's important. And once we have mowed all the grass, we get either we get a tether out, or we grab the. I need to build a shop. I need money for a shop. Otherwise, I can't adjust the front, the 3-point linkage that we don't have in the front right now. And without that, my plan doesn't work because I need the windrower to be in the front. Now, I'll show you exactly why, and we'll go from there. Technically, I suppose there is the walk-behind mower. Can we afford that? I didn't actually look there, but I think they are here. 14,000. No, it's more expensive, and it has a much smaller width. 2 meters. Yeah. We can use that to prettify our farm later on, but for right now, I don't think that's the thing that we need to do here or worry about. So we're just going to, well, go from here. And yeah, no, I'm pretty excited about my plan for the windrower. Windrower, yes, the windrower, because I think it'll be pretty cool if it works exactly like I want it to, and I don't see a good reason why it wouldn't work. So, in short, it will work perfectly with the John Deere baler that we already have, which is by far the highest, the biggest expense that we played with so far. So I'm excited for that. Let's get this one folded up. That looks great. Eventually, I would like to be able to own this one, but as I said a while ago, I currently am only allowing myself to lease something once in a season. So after I lease it this time, I can no longer mow the grass again with leased equipment this season, this year, effectively. And I think that's fine for right now, but next year that could be a bigger issue because you can mow up to 3 times a year. We're almost at the end of the year already here, so I don't think we're going to lose out on anything if we don't mow right away. But that is something that will affect our abilities, which something I'm excited about because that encourages me, to purchase equipment like this outright sooner and actually save for it instead of just working with the leased equipment. Sometimes leasing is fine, but since you can plant different times of the year, since you can fertilize different times of the year, since you can do a lot of different things at different times of the year, it's not the best thing to do. Anyways, we are where I need it to be. I don't know exactly what the range or what the area is that we can mow, but we will figure that out very, very soon. That mower sounds a little funny, but that's okay. So that's where it starts. We're going to take another lap on the outside here. Don't worry. And there's a little creek that runs through the middle of this, so this is maybe not the perfect land to make a big field out of, but it's already a field, so we can even fertilize this once we're done with this setup. And we own this land now. We totally own this, and I hope we will make some money out of this because that's really what it's all about. I already like the landscape of this little field. Let's get this mowed real quick, and then do more. Cool. Since I consider myself a relatively frugal person, relatively because look at all the loans that I already took out, let's just make sure that we mow everything that we have access to so we don't leave any money on the table. Otherwise, we're just gonna shoot ourselves in the foot here if we don't make the most out of what we have. And we have a lot of grass. There's a lot of grass on this property, which is great. And I'm looking at this. Part of me thinks maybe the idea that I have with the windrower, which you probably either have already guessed it or you're about to guess it, it's probably not going to work because the swaths are so far apart that it will be really hard to combine them with the windrower that I'm considering. So I'm not sure that's actually going to work, but I'm going to still consider it at least. But I don't know yet. I don't know how that's going to go. Oh, the other thing, I guess we technically own all the common land. We could probably mow all that grass too. I think that is a little bit overkill and cheating, as in that land is not actually ours, so we can't just take from it. We would have to earn it, and I don't want to figure out the logistics on who to pay for, what to pay for, why to pay for something on that end. So we're not going to do that, but we will mow everything that we have available over here because there is so much. Just this property is a lot bigger than I thought. I also would like to add some bees. I don't have access to that land, but I have access to. I knew I was able to build on here earlier. Too many trees there. It's not overdo it. Yeah, no, I was planning on buying some bees earlier, but that's a little bit dependent on how much money we will get out of this grass mowing business, which could be a lot, could be a little. These little bushes, trees, brushes, whatever you want to call them, I think they can handle a little abuse of this thing. No, they can't. But well, we're poor. We have to take everything we can, and I would not be opposed to the mowers actually mowing down those brushes automatically. I know there's some equipment that can do it, not all of it. And I think I would be happy if all of the equipment actually gets rid of these brushes when you run over them. Just it feels more natural. But they don't, so stop complaining about it. Yeah, I'll wrap all these up. Now looking at it, I think my idea with the um, with the windrower will actually work. So we're definitely going to get one. It's not going to be as cool as I wanted it to be, but it will be fine. Alright, so that was the first half of our task. I will leave this one here for now, because I may need it again down the road, but hopefully not. I don't know. I don't know if I need it or not, but let's not put it on that park bench. Let's just put it right here. That should be good. Lower it, and then decouple it. Yeah, that looks great. Thank you, Novadisk. Thank you. So, I need a workstation. Otherwise, I can't do what I want to do. Well, the other option is to build another, not to build, to buy another tractor. I don't want to do that, not at all. So, tools, don't know, is that a light? Yeah, I think so. What is this? Large weight station, different workstation, vehicle workshop, 1,000. Well, gotta put it somewhere, or I gotta afford it somewhere. There's already something over here that kind of looks like that. I think putting it right, well, there's a little something. I think putting it here is not a terrible idea. Do I have any other better place for it? There's a little bit of room over here, but I think I'm going to use this for placing things. That's not good. I could place it in here, but that means I may be restricted with what I can actually adjust or build or do something with. So no, I think right here may be our best option, which just means what I just placed there may not stay. But for 1,000 we can afford this. That looks good. See if we can manipulate this guy into getting a front linkage attachment. Oh, come on, let me get there. Let me get there. Yes, the Renault is what I want to deal with. Not repair, customize. Yes. I need front loader is good, GPS is good. Just keep it what it is. Design, mass, no, this one. I need that guy, $600. But I don't have a choice. I need it. Configuration has been changed. Beautiful. Come here. Yeah, everything is detached. Wonderful. Great. I don't like how the game does that, but I understand that it does, so I'll survive. Yeah, now the problem is this. Can I even attach you? Nope. This is ridiculous. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I need some cheat mode here because how is it that come on. How is it that during this whole season so far I had so many how am I don't know how I'm supposed to attach this. I had so many just issues and problems like this one. It's just like, okay, I can't do anything with you because now I can never attach you again. No, that can't be right. I'm gonna attach this. And if it's the last thing I'll do. Let's see. I think that is close enough to do something with it. Drop you. Drive into it a little more. It's just fighting me so much. There you go. Yeah. Okay, good. We didn't jump in the air, like we just don't care. We just made it right to where I needed you. Let's place you in a location where that won't happen again, I hope. Maybe right here. Yeah, nobody's gonna come out of here. and need to walk around, so that's fine. Cool. Yeah, no, great. Really, I don't understand why things happen that way. So we only have $943 left. That may be enough to lease the thing that I want, because it's not that expensive. I think the thing that I want is only... Well, let's look it up. It should only be a couple $1,000s. Shouldn't be that bad. It's this one. 15,000. Ouchies. I don't think this one... If this one can go in the front and function, and I think it can, then I want this one. Yeah, 5,000. We're not gonna lease that, because that's that amount of money. I spent way more on way less. So yeah, let's just get this one. Brands, yellow or red. Okay, let's go with red. Red is more cool. 5,000, yes please, so we don't have to return it, which means, yay, we have another implement, and we spend more money on something, and I hope this will work, because I need it to function in the front, because if it only functions in the back, I have to come back, sell this one at a loss, and get the other one at, well, at a higher price. But honestly, looking at this, oh, is this one a lot smaller? This one's 2.5 meters, this one's 3 meters, not a lot smaller, it's fine. Yeah, no, this should be good. Attach you. Why won't you attach to the thing? I see that there's a PTO. I'm clicking the button, not letting me do anything with it. Can you start it? Nope. You can lower it, yes. But I can't do anything else with it. That is unfortunate. Okay, in that case, let's see what the other one does just on leasing cost. Leasing cost, 760. I don't even have... No, I do have that. The last thing I have. Yes. Get rid of this guy. If I have to, I can lower. You are lowered. If I have to, I will reimburse myself, but I hope I don't have to. I hope it doesn't come that far. So that one didn't want to play ball. How about this one? I don't know why that one doesn't want to attach. Maybe that's a problem with this mod. Tractor. Which, this tractor was only 4,500, so what am I complaining about? No. This front attacher, even though it has a PTO, at least visually, does not function. So, cool. One of these has to be returned, but I need a tractor that can run this, unless... No, I don't want to do it without a tractor, because the whole point of this is that I can use this windrower, put it to the right side, where the John Deere baler is going to be just naturally, and pick up everything that I need to pick up. That's exactly what I wanted to do, but now this is all complaining and not doing what I wanted to do, so I'm kind of a little sad. But let's find a solution here. Find it together. The Z-turret doesn't have a front PTO attacher, so that doesn't help. The rear also does not have a front attacher. The Fendt definitely has a front attacher. Most of the other ones do too, but they cost in the hundreds of thousands, and I cannot afford that. Any of the older ones don't look like they have something. What about the Ursus? Nope. This one is one of the first that I could afford that has the front loader attachment, but I don't see a PTO on this one either, so that doesn't help. This Riggy Track definitely has a front PTO. No PTO, no PTO, no PTO. Wow, most of these don't have a front PTO. I think this Fendt Vario, which is more for the vineyards, has a front PTO, but that's not very helpful. These two Fendts have it. Maybe the Fendt 500 is what I have to go for. Would have liked to get a cheaper one, but I don't think I have a real choice here, because if I want this to work, I need this to work. I'm gonna go see if I can find another mod that that can let me do the thing that I need to do. Okay, I am back from all the mods, and I think there are a couple options that we could run with, none of which I love, but they are all usable. I kind of like this Lintrack. It's, I think that I actually think I just found a smaller version of that, but there's this Agrostar. Yes, I really like this one. It's very loud, but it's fun. This Agrostar is also nice. Do you have a PTO? I thought this one came with a PTO version. Engine setup, GPS, main color, room color, license plate. 350, 350, yep, that's all weight. And yeah, I think this is our winner, front hydraulic or 3-point linkage with this tractor. This tractor is relatively cheap, 40,000 with this upgrade. I could get a front loader, but I really like this tractor. The problem is this tractor is the same horsepower as the one that we have, and it will be good that the next tractor that we get is a little bigger, which is this one, 143 for 57,000. That may be the winner. There's a fend. I really like the Fiat, but doesn't have the front attacher. We have this guy. Ooh, the IHC International Harvester. I don't know what the C stands for, but oh, that's the winner. That's the winner for sure. Yeah, this is the Lintrack that was a little cheaper, but 120 to whatever we need. This is perfect. It's also an older looking one. I would love missing the beacons in. That's fine. I don't need beacons. Engine setup. Give me the big. Ooh, yeah, I can't do the biggest one. That's 180, 145. We can totally afford. But that's all we have. Wheel setup. We can probably get whatever we want here. GPS, no room color is fine. What do we need? We need 39,000 to buy this one. We have 100. So I really hope we're getting close to this being the last thing that we take out. We already have 250,000 of a loan taken out. I think 500,000 is the max, but we will see. We will see what happens there. We should be able to start paying back our money here pretty soon. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with doing it this way. Oh, how much are you? 143? Yeah. No, I've never used this one. Looks like it's a German mod or someone in Germany created it. I'm happy with that. Never used this one. Totally want to use it. Very happy with everything that I see. Don't need to change anything else about it. Don't want to rent it. Yes, please. We could totally lease any tractor for the full season, but honestly, that's not what I want to do. Okay, let's make sure this actually works with the one that we have there. So, oh yeah, I feel good about this purchase. A new beast on the farm. I love it. Can we get a good picture of you? No, these are all way too dark, but that's fine. Let's see. Can you attach to that guy? Because this is the windrow that we own. The other one we spend $700 or so for. Let's see. PTO. Hey, you're attaching right away. There are no wires that get attached. Let's see. Can this work? You're doing something? I think I call this one plausible, at least, if you watch Mythbusters. Okay, let's turn this guy off. Let's return that piece. I'm not gonna reimburse myself the few thousand, no, 700, 800 that it costs to lease this guy. Yep, you can go back. Thank you. Because I just don't think that's... Well, Lehrgeld. In German, it's called Lehrgeld, and I'm totally happy with paying Lehrgeld when it's appropriate. And I feel like it is. It's like, well, I wanted to do this, but I bought the wrong machine. And the machine that I bought cost me $1,200 to get the front linkage connected to it. So, yeah. That's all money that I had to spend, and it's spent now, and it's fine. You can always go back. I'm not a fan of doing everything I want to show you on camera beforehand. I'll test a couple things after I figure out that they don't work, but overall, no, just play it the way it comes and play with the cards that you've dealt. I think that's what we're going with, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Mistakes are, well, human, yes, but also just part of it. I'm totally happy with that. We are coming up to our area, and now we're going to find out if the plan, the Grandmaster schemey plan that I had, is actually going to work. The nice thing is we own everything that we are running on this specific combo, which is nice, and we'll see how that goes. Let me. The gate's in the way. I had that problem earlier. Get you in there. Get you connected. That looks good. Let's do this in the third-person view. It's already 5 o'clock. That's ridiculous. But I would like to turn you on. Go up here, then turn that one on. That's important. And lower you, and hopefully everything works exactly like I need it to work. Not yet. You know, I think the John Deere, let's see here. The John Deere's pickup is a little more to the right than this thing can do, so I think the one that I had rented would have been a better hit for what we're doing here, but it could still work out, because all I'm doing here is just pull the stuff out a little bit that is hard to reach. But man, no, this is not doing what I wanted it to do. Oh wait, no, it's pushing it to a pick upable area as long as I'm not in a turn. I can live with that. That's fine. Are we even throwing stuff in there? I really don't know. But there's going to be a little bit of work, pretty simply put. So let's get that all done, turn a couple circles, and go from there. Yeah, that sounds great, I think. I did want to point out, it is working. I'm kind of surprised by that, but it's doing exactly what I wanted. You can maybe see that I'm kind of pulling from the left lane, but it's picking up the left lane and the right lane both at the same time. So yes, this is totally doing what I expected it to do. It could have done a little better, and it's terrible. This whole setup is terrible for turns. It just doesn't function there at all. But we don't have to turn everywhere. We do have some straight lines here, and we can get this done, hopefully in a decent amount of time. I'm not sure why we're only going 6 miles per hour, because I feel like the baler was going a little faster earlier, but that's fine. That's fine. Well, we're just going to deal with it and not complain too much about it, because it's going to make us some money. I'm pretty sure we're going to make some money out of this. I mean, we got 10,000 for the hay bales earlier, this field is not as big, but it would be nice if we can get something close to that from the grass, because I don't want to tether this. It's too late for that anyways. So, yeah, let's get this all done, hopefully before the end of the day, so I can see if there's more grass that I can cut somewhere. Alright, I think we can all agree that it's kind of working but kind of not working, and at this point I know that it's doing something. It just could be doing it a lot better. I thought I just turned you off. Turn you off, lower you. I would like to see what the other one does, because I think part of the problem is definitely the width. Oh, turn off, lower. Definitely the width, and that's causing some problems here, but I know, and this is clearly my fault, because whose else's fault would it be? But I want to try it again, because if the next windrower doesn't work any better than the first one that we just had, then I know it, and it's just the way it is. I think one of the things that we can do to solve what we're seeing right now, yeah, number 765, thank you. To solve what we're seeing right now is to only use a smaller mower. With that, the swaths would not be as far apart, and that could help get things organized in the way that I need it to be organized. But I don't know if that's even going to work, so yeah. That's where we are. But I would like to see if we can get this a little wider, and I think one of the things with the 2.5 meters wide mower that we have or not mower, but windrower that we have right now, is it doesn't push it all the way in front of the mouth of the baler. It's always a little short, just a little short, and I can get it picked up when it's in a straight line, but that's about it. And that's not what we're going to do. So we'll see if we can make this happen just a tiny bit better. At least I hope we can. I don't know if we can, but that's the goal anyways. So let's get this one attached to our new tractor, the new beast, and hope that works a little better. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't, and eventually we can just say, well, it was a good try, but it really doesn't work. Yes, I think the season should be called the failure season, because so far I haven't done anything but thought I knew a thing, and tried that thing, then figured out that I didn't know what I was doing for that thing, and then the thing somehow always resulted in me taking out more loans for something. That's really what this whole season has been. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all, because it keeps it interesting for me. Because once I know everything, and I can't learn anything else. But we're not there yet. We're definitely not there yet, but we're getting close to it, hopefully. No, I don't know, probably not. That'll be fine, don't worry. Let's get you attached to here. Don't. This one doesn't even have a PTO. Are you kidding me? It totally looked like that one had a PTO as well, but guess what? It doesn't. So, yeah, I'll just have to turn around here. You are currently also swapping to the left. I don't want you to swap to the left. I want you to swap to the right, ideally. That one wiggles there. Just waiting for the windrower. Swap left. So, raise front loader arm. What? That's fine, whatever. Turn windrow, no, toggle work mode, yes. Swap right. Thank you, that's what I need. It's nice that it can actually tell what it's trying to do or what it's set up for by, oh, do I only run at 6 miles per hour because I didn't change the gear to gear 6? That's possible, but I honestly don't know. It's a manual tractor, apparently. No, it doesn't go faster than that. That's fine. Okay, now, turn this thing on, and then see if we can get two situated all at the same time. That would be great if we did. Sorry it's dark again, but it's just how it's going to be now. So if we get you, it definitely puts it in front of the pickup, but it still doesn't collect two at a time. So now we know that. Yeah, it's really hard to see for you, I'm sure. But it works a little better. It doesn't work better enough yet. We still have to put these swaps closer together to make this really worthwhile. The other thing that's also a thing, if we would have tethered this machine or this setup would have been really, really great. But we didn't tether this, and therefore it doesn't matter as much. No, but we're still picking up things. Good enough. It's just a test that we've done now. Okay, I'll complete this. It's too dark now for you to see something. And, well, where are we? Yeah, I think we will see next time how much money we made today.